Hello, this is Daniel Park again. In my previous video, I had a good chance to explain about walk-in service and the walk-in service center overview. Today, I'm going to explain about on-site service and the service center operation to support this on-site service process. The process for on-site service can be different depending on the product warranty that customer own. So today I will be focusing on the in-warranty cases only. Customer is requested to contact brand contact center when they need any support or when they want to request service for their product, and the agent in the brand contact center will try to resolve the case through the phone initially, but if they cannot resolve the issues, they have to create a work order, and then they have to allocate the service center who will arrange a customer site visit to support the customer. So on-site service center operation will focus mainly for this kind of things, before visit, arrangement, the preparation of what they need to bring together. And during the visit on customer site, technical skill or understanding the problem of the product, and then after repair complete, coming back to service center, and there will be another administrative things to follow up. This is on-site service basic process. It is applicable for big size audio visual product like TV, and also home appliance like refrigerator, washers, and the dryers, or even air conditioners. There are many home appliance products, right? Normally, the repair activity is happening at customer site. Engineer needed to drive the vehicle, and the technician needed to bring spare parts also. Tool set. There are many different type of tool set by the product. So it is a very difficult business. Because of this complicated process, preparation or whatever, the productivity of the technician is critical to the on-site service center business. To maximize the repair completion during the first visit, service center needed to check many things correctly. We call this triage process. Once work order is created from brand contact center and allocated to the service center, in the service center, the person in charge should open the ticket, and they need to go through whether it is allocated correctly. They have to accept it. We call this acknowledged. Or sometimes brand contact center allocated incorrectly, or there are something that service center cannot agree, they can decline, right? And once it is acknowledged or accepted by service center, then service center person in charge normally contact customer again to reconfirm the symptom and double checking about warranty information, including product information. At the same time, they list up all the spare parts list which is recommended for the case, and then they also check spare parts availability in service center store or even brand warehouse. Depending on all of this, they provide appointment date with the customer, right? So preparation of this kind of things is very important from on-site service center point of view. If they do not prepare things properly, then maybe technician cannot finish the repair during the first visit. And because of that, technician needed to visit second time, third time, which can impact to their productivity decrease, right? It is also cost of that service center operation. Okay, now let me go through the service center overview for on-site service. The layout on the screen also designed by myself, depending on the experience during my time in the business. It has functions or zones arrangement in the layout, but it can be different by center, but mainly it is also has the same function like this. So service desk is receiving customer for sometimes customer carry in, and the service desk also delivering the product after repair. And the repair workshop for audio visual product, customer sometimes does not want to repair their product at customer house. So they request technicians to carry back to the service center, and after repair complete, bring back to customer location. In those cases, the technician carry the product to the workshop and complete the repair in this area, right? Home appliance would be in the same. Customer does not want to repair their refrigerator using the gas, to replace the compressor, whatever. That kind of difficult repair, they don't want to get that activity at customer house. So normally technician carry back the product to the workshop, especially the water cleaning zone, where we needed to use a lot of waters to clean washing machine inside. It is a lot of dust or whatever. So this is all required, right? And especially for the repair using the gas, like compressor, exchange. Sometimes they need that kind of difficult repair in this area, right? And they also needed to have some space to keep the product waiting for delivery after repair, or waiting for receiving before repair. So they needed to have some kind of areas allocated for that, with some yellow line on the floors, something like that. And there is also spare parts store. Normally, on-site service relevant product requires a lot of big size spare parts. That's why spare parts store would be a bit big size, big space. So in this area, normally the person in charge who is doing the triage, I recommended to set up the process like this. Triage person in charge will be sitting in these locations with the spare parts together. When ticket is opened, and this person follow up the triage process with the preparation of the spare parts. I will show you in the separate page now. Yes, this is the proposed process. During my time in the business, whenever I visited the service center, I recommended to set up this kind of process. The service tracking person in charge, working or sitting in the spare parts warehouse, he or she is opening all the service requests which is created and allocated by brand call center line. And then this person, after doing the triage, that person would recognize what kind of spare parts is required for the case and what kind of repair guide, tips, all relevant informations he is preparing in each technician bin. We called that technician bin, right? Mr. A, Mr. B, Mr. C, something like that. So all the work orders allocated to each technician for tomorrow or next 7 days, whatever. This person prepare all the relevant things in the bins of each individual technicians. Also, this person should have a dashboard with the technicians where he can, have a visibility of which technician and what day, how many ticket is allocated, something like that, right? So if you see on the screen, there is A, B, C columns. So it means that Mr. A in the D+1, meaning tomorrow, he has how many tickets allocated altogether. But out of that, certain quantity is a triage pending, certain quantity is triage complete, a certain quantity is ready to visit. It means, through this dashboard, this person can control how many tickets he needed to, complete triage, prepare the spare parts or whatever, and how many tickets is, ready to visit, that kind of things, right? So if this person have this dashboard ready and also technician bins ready together, it would be very efficient way to control the field operation with many technicians. Without this kind of concept, dashboard concept, it is very difficult. Just depending on the individual technicians, the capability, but many technicians create a lot of issues or mistake or missing. That's why this is very important in the on-site service center operation. And finally, back office. Back office normally they have a service center manager, and they also have a administration team is working here to follow up that many administrative job, including warranty claim to the brand or whatever, right? Okay, so today I went through the on-site service and the service center for on-site service operations. If you have any question, you can post your question in the community of my channel. Okay, thank you very much, and see you next time.
Bye.